That was, first of all, that was a big play by Markelov to just hide by triple box and just let Moscow 5 plant and not rush it too quick, and then get that kill and stay alive even longer. And then Zeus by killing Heck, who was pushed up in back halls, as that could have easily just turned around in Moscow 5's favor.
Yeah, because if Zeus didn't get that kill, Markelov really wouldn't have been able to do any damage from where he was. He would have been like kind of worthless unless they could, you know, get him there.
Yeah.
Stars actually needed a 33 this round. I mean, I do think Markelov is a pretty good B player.
Yeah, I think so too. I think in general, I think Markelov's rifles are actually a bit underrated. I think in comparison to players like Freeze and Delpan, I think it's like a night and day comparing their rifles. I think Markelov is a way better rifler than most top operators. And Starix gets Edic now. But Edward
Which
goes
is actually
down.
a bit weird considering they're so bad on Nuke.
Yeah.
Because normally the hindrance of a team on Nuke is usually the operator's fault. Maybe not directly, but you know. It obviously helps to have more.
Well, I mean, we've all seen Delpan play on Nuke in comparison to other maps. And Zeus just coming up big with another set of kills there. Just a pair of kills in A side to keep Navi alive in the round. It was looking pretty bad there. Ramch's now in big pit, while Dosia is still around the brackets, coming up late now.
If he can kill Starks right here, this round will be a pretty even battle. Stark's 33 HP, his teammates lurking up on the site. Dosia's probably going to get taken out right now.
Navi's overall playing fairly passively. You saw Markelov holding up Arch for a very long time instead of moving up. But they end up getting the round anyway. Senya gets 2 kills.
So what do you think Navi would be happy with the 6-round CT after what happened at the start? You know, Deagle Eco going down 8-1.
Well, I mean, if they get 6 rounds from 8-1, you obviously have to be happy. But overall, I think after winning Pistol, they definitely expected to get more, like at least 9 rounds.
Yeah, that's how I feel. When you win Pistol and you get around 9 rounds on CT Inferno, that's like a decent half. But you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a good half, because on T side of Inferno, good teams can always grind out rounds.
Yeah. But I mean, Navi's T side, besides playing SK, has looked big.
Yeah.
Edward in the halls there.
It really looked like Edward was going to get taken out, but he gets 2 kills. He gets and stays alive with 13 health. And Moscow 5's executing into B right now. Senya takes a Heck. Markelov goes down, and it's a 2 versus 4. And it looks like Moscow 5 is going to be able to get the bomb down and reset.
Edward does have 13 HP on this round, so... Oh, some spam damage. Oh,
wow.
Some huge plays by Ram and Fox right now. That's a huge round.
That also looked like very, very careless play by Moscow 5. When you saw them running into the site, one thing that I thought was weird... Oh yeah, Navi. One thing that I thought was weird, first of all, is that Senya was the first guy to run in their retake. Edward was the guy who was down to 10 health, and they all waited for Edward. So I think they definitely should have just baited Edward going in the site, instead of just letting Senya run in and die so early.
Yeah. But yeah, that was definitely misplay. I think they should have gone more through the back halls in a 4v2. I don't think it's that great to funnel
I agree. And looking at how Fox got that kill on Edward in back hall, I feel like if there was a person with 100 health, he would have definitely killed Fox.
Yeah, he only killed Edward because he had 13 HP.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he was dead. And 5
Moscow 5
working towards A out of the window and halls while people are working B. They like doing this, eh? Like, you know, a couple people work A window halls while people take over banana at the same time.
Zeus gets a nice headshot there. Takes that Edic. And it looks like Moscow 5's coming back towards middle right now. See if Zeus is going to pow flash this or just keep holding. And there comes the pow flash, and this could spell trouble for Moscow 5. And Starix just whiffs on a kill. Edward and Zeus get a pair of their own.
This is another round that Navi can't lose here. They gotta win this last round to have a chance in this match. Fox actually coming out of the halls with an op right now. They don't know that Edward's in sight. Now they do. I don't think he should have shot there. Doesn't seem to matter though. Markov takes out Fox.
And Edward takes out Heck. It kind of looked like he was just trying to cover for Markelov because they probably figured that Fox had an op, so they probably just didn't want to have him walk all over the place and try to go for a pick.
So Navi's really going to be looking to get this pistol here. I mean, they got the CT pistol, but it really didn't give them the sort of, you know, boost they needed. But on T side, it's a lot harder for Moscow 5 to deagly kill them. I think CT is always easier to get ecoed by Ts. You know, they can drop AKs, they can buy deagles and flash. I mean, you can even just buy deagle 2 flashes and win rounds. Like,
okay, so we already talked about how Navi is on both sides of Inferno. How do you think Moscow 5 is on Inferno? Are they a better T side team or a CT side team? How, like, if you're Moscow 5 right now, how do you think your chances are if you lose pistol and if you win pistol?
If they lose pistol, I think that Navi has a fair chance of, you know, getting that first gun round and kind of grinding out round by round, because, you know, you could Navi winning pistol can trade rounds afterwards. You know, after that 3-0, they can trade a couple rounds, and Navi's really good at breaking people's money and, you know, kind of grinding out those slow games. So if if M5 loses pistol, they got to win, you know, 2 gun rounds straight back to back, and they got to just, you know, get Navi into that bad money position, make them not play, you know, cocky and arrogant, you know, like they are, you know, make sure that, you know, they're not going for extra peaks.
Yeah, and the pistol is live now. It looks like Navi has dropped Edward the USP, and they're just running
actually in the middle of mid by himself, just kind of running around.
And Moscow 5 has 2 people pushed up holes, 2 people pushed up banana. Zeus gets naded down to 66. Edic's still just peeking down middle, all the way to under tower. And Navi was doing a setup to counter a possible push down middle by Moscow 5.
Do you think that maybe was what Edic was trying to fake? You know, like a mid
Yeah, I think so.
Because he was playing really, like, overly aggressive. I don't... Edic's
now Navi is gonna walk right into Moscow 5 stacking halls. See what happens here. The bomb is going first too, so it might get down. Yep, and the bomb is down by hall stairs.
This isn't looking good for Navi. They got to. Edwards really got to turn this around for them. Zach's going.
Navi gets the bomb and escapes, and Heck finally gets the kill. Almost whiffed there. I think it's taken out by Edward.
Fox in a really good position to get a couple kills here. They don't know where he is. Oh, that was...
Oh, but he gets taken out by Zeus. And this leads Ramke. And it looks like it's definitely going to be around for Navi now. They would really have to mess this up to lose. Since this round is practically over, I guess we'll just try to see the last kill here. But I guess since this round is practically over, so far I've been disappointed by Hexplay, Edward 3 second kill in the pistol, win the round for them. But I've been pretty disappointed by Hexplay. I think he had a chance to win the round for them there in halls, and even as T's, he didn't look like he didn't really do all that much. He was just kind of that last guy there, kind of getting a kill here and there, not really doing all that much. Whereas if you watched MSI beat at Russia, I almost felt like Heck was almost up there with Dosia there. He went like 24-4 in their decider map against the Nexus. He was 18-0 against, I think, Fnatic, and he was just playing way better than average. And also, he's destroying my dream team right now, which is obviously the most important factor in all of this.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to be wanting. Those dream team points, that gold.
Well, the problem with playing Dream Team this time is there's only one way. It's down, 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 down.
Well, so M5 just saving here, just only person with the deagle's Edic. But yeah, I also was disappointed by Zex's like pistol round. He really could have won them that round. He got the bomb down, and if he got one more kill on Edward right there, he would have pretty much won the round, I think. They would have had way
yeah,
too
and
little
I
time.
also think the way that he got peeked by Edward really favored Heck. Like, it looked like he was going to get that kill, and then he just kind of whiffed. But, I mean, you could see it was already looking kind of shaky as he killed the other guy under window, you know? Like, it looked like he almost even missed that kill. So
I think he killed him with like his last bullet, too.
Yeah, he did.
That was, like, really close.
Yeah, so I guess just not doing that well right now.
But I think M5 also have a potential to just randomly buy a couple ops. I mean, a guy opping B, a guy opping A. It's really hard to play against if the oppers are hitting their shots. I don't necessarily agree with dual ops on Inferno. I think it's kind of a waste of money, but they really like opping. All of these guys can op, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's not even. I don't think in this team it's not even about being able to op. I mean, like, as far as I can tell, there's no method to their madness when it comes to opping. I was watching them play against DTS last weekend in Kiev, and I saw 3 different people pick up the same op after someone else died and use it as CTs on nuke. That's 3 different people opping in one half. There you usually don't even op. I mean, I'm not gonna judge a team who won the tournament, but that's just not a smart way to do it, folks.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I'll give you guys a rundown on the on the players. Actually, is like Zex. He was a previous opper on his other team. He was primary opper on this one. Fox also the primary opper.
Little trivia about Zek. He actually admitted to having cheated in the past when he used to play for B Group Russia. He was a mech. I think he was the most online player in scrims in Europe, and people would always say like this guy has to be cheating or something. But you know, since he was still like a good player, everybody thought like nah, like who would cheat in scrims? And then like in an interview like a year ago, he admitted to having like cheated in scrims too back then. So I guess there are little Jordans in Europe too. Okay, go on.
But yeah, Zex was the previous opper in his old teams, like B-Grip, and you know he had a couple POVs I think that were kind of famous, like the one train one, and maybe that one like ENC Nations Cup on Tuscan. He opped a bunch of people versus Ukraine.
Yeah, I think. Plus he has that one highlight clip from that match that's been in like a billion Counter-Strike movies from that Ukraine match on Tuscan.
So he's a primary opper, but on this team, Fox is the primary opper, and I mean primary as far as it can go, I guess, on this team. But
yeah, primary really doesn't mean a whole lot to these guys.
Yeah, but he definitely opts by far the most for them, and he was the primary opper of the old team that Dosia and him were on, which are their brothers, and they played on, what was that team called? Sorry, I can't.
TPU Sports, at least at one point, and then Fours, I think, later.
Yeah, I think most people would probably remember them as Fours. Placed the 4th at WCG 09 in China, and yeah, he was there, and Dosia actually used to opt secondary on that team. So Dosia and Fox and Zex all opt on some of their old teams. Edic opts a lot too, on this team even, and the only person I believe that almost never opts is Rom JK.
Okay, and Moscow 5 pushed really aggressively with 4 people towards the A side, 2 people under window, one inside window right now, and doing a little risky push early on, trying to get a surprise round on Navi.
Dosia with a big kill there on Markloff and ult. 2 kills right before he dies to Zeus from the back. I mean, that was a huge double kill. That round wasn't looking good for them, and he really got those 2 kills were needed to bring that into an even battle.
Yeah, and that's one of those rounds that I was talking to you about earlier, where Dosia just gets kills. Like, a lot of players could have easily just died with 1 kill, or maybe not even have gotten a kill, and that would have already lost my M5 the round, but he still kept them in, still at least gives them a fighting chance for it, even though Ramche is low.
Yeah. One thing to remember is Starks is kind of low also. A couple cold bullets, too, maybe will kill him.
Yeah. It's actually surprising no one from Moscow 5 is opping right now. They're actually using...
Edic's gotta get this kill at B right now. Dinks him. Oh,
he goes down. And I would say this should be around for Navi right now.
Yeah, unless Fox does something special right now, He's got I'd say 2 quick kills by Fox is pretty much needed.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like Ramsey is gonna try to go for it. So Fox is probably just gonna fall back right now and save as well. Okay, so Navi got 5 rounds as CTs, right? Now after this round, M5 is knowing M5. These guys don't save. They don't know what saving means. I don't think so.